there, I'm Chrissy and I'm the Skeptic Medium. I call myself the Skeptic Medium because I am quite skeptical about many things, and yet I'm a medium and find myself with this gift. So today I wanted to talk about magic and whether it is real or not. And I am aware that my gift is always growing. My knowledge base is not perfect and full. Yet, perhaps one day. So the subject of magic has come up quite a few times for me over the years that I've been doing readings. And I would say that yes, magic is real. The only thing about it is whether it is good or bad, whether it serves any good purpose or not. So you often hear about white magic and black magic, and white magic apparently being good and black magic being black or dark. I'm not involved with it in any way. So it is difficult for me to say from that point of view. Certainly in terms of whether there are miracles in this world, there most certainly is. Are there things that happen that are magical, that are beyond our understanding, supernatural events? Most certainly. I think it would be difficult for you to find a single person who hasn't had some kind of a miraculous experience in their life, whether they have been healed or they have been saved in a near-death experience, something. Basically, everybody has them. So I think the evidence in that regard is irrefutable. There is something going on. For two reasons I think this happens. The one is that we are not meant to die at that time, and that is perhaps not what we are meant to be going through. The other is that I think it is the spirit world's way of letting us know that they are around and that they're looking after us, to give us a sense that there is more going on while we are here on earth than just what we see and touch right now. You could call this a kind of magic because something is happening that we can't understand, that appears to be outside of the laws of science. But from what I've been told by Spirit, everything is within the laws of science. So whatever they're doing, we just don't understand how it's being done yet. Humans still have a long way to go in finding out how the universe works and everything in it. With regards to spells, and potions and magic potions, I can't really say too much about it. I've never had it done myself. Personally, I don't think it would help me in any way at all. I don't think it would have any effect on me. If you're a person that is kneeling next to your bed and praying, or standing over some kind of mixture that you're creating for somebody else to drink, or meditating, if the intention behind it and the will behind it is good, then it does have an effect and it will somehow translate into some kind of spiritual healing or good. And so the same applies to black magic. If the intentions behind the magic are bad, then that carries with it a certain kind of energy. The thing about healing or potions, or if you want to call it prayer or meditation, anything where you're trying to ask the spirit world for help, is that the recipient should also be aware of it and needs to be aware of it in order to make it a combined effort. So if you get a spell placed on you by some witch doctor that you have no idea who this person is, that curse is not going to carry because the recipient is not involved and is not interested. And so it will go nowhere. I don't believe it has any power over us to destroy our lives or make it worse or disrupt our lives at all. What Spirit has shown me about dark magic is that I need to stay away from it, well clear of it. It is a real thing. There is something going on. It's full of bad intentions and destructive energies, which I need to steer well clear of. And I would liken black magic to taking drugs. You get this wonderful high, and then it wears away and you need it again and again, and it becomes intoxicating, it becomes an addiction, and you need to keep going back for the rush. And eventually all you will do is part with your money and it will destroy your life. So I would say stay away from black magic if you're trying to get your answers there. I would say as well that be aware that your own desires, the will of your heart, can be heard without anybody performing any kind of magic for you. It is something you can do simply by wishing it in your own heart with a genuine desire for the things that you need. Be aware that sometimes the answer is no. You cannot will a person to stay alive that is meant to die. You cannot will a person to become better if they're meant to go through that illness. We cannot force anybody to fall in love with us. They have their free agency, and the spirit world would certainly never get involved with anybody doing anything like that. On the subject of magic, believe in it. There is something magical about this world, things that we cannot explain. If you'd like to find me on Facebook, my page is The Skeptic Medium. Chat soon.